We start tonight with late-breaking developments on homecoming havoc. Gunfire sending a party near Southern University's campus into complete chaos.
As we are on the air, police still trying to figure out who fired the shots that left as many as 9 Southern University students hurt early this morning. This happened at a party in a fraternity house that is no stranger to violence. Our investigative team digging into the story tonight. Team coverage starts with Katie Easter live tonight with where this story started to unfold just off Southern's campus.
All day, police have been quiet about what went down here early this morning, but what we do know is that it is homecoming week, and there was a concert on campus just moments before 9 students were shot here at this frat house. A lot of trash left in the parking lot of the Kappa Alpha Psi Alumni House Friday morning, a sign of the mad rush people made to escape gunfire. Hours before sunup, around 2 a.m., more than a dozen police parked directly in front of the fraternity house where 9 people were shot, 7 taken to the hospital.
Even though it was in close proximity to the school, it was an event off campus, not sponsored by Southern University.
Campus police say the investigation is in the hands of Baton Rouge City Police, since the crime scene's just off campus and across the street. BRPD not revealing much as homecoming activities continued during the day Friday. Southern police say help got there quick since officers were already nearby when the shots were fired.
We're prepared every day.
Now trying to calm nerves before a big game.
Here at Southern, homecoming is a special time for us, for our family, supporters, and our Southern community. We want to assure the family and friends and community that we have safety measures in place.
Southern University says the focus now is on who did this and keeping peace for the rest of the weekend.
We have safety measures in place. We have surveillance. We have a large presence of outside agencies, officers from the state police, the sheriff's office, Baton Rouge City Police, the constable, Zachary, just to name a few.
Baton Rouge police have promised us an update in this case later tonight, and we are holding them to that promise, and we are continuing to check in with them all evening until they give us that update. Live in Baton Rouge, Katie Easter, WBRZ News 2.
Katie, thank you. The shooting does not just shift focus from what should be a celebration of the Southern University Jaguars.
It brings back memories of another violent altercation at this very party a few years ago. Fallon Brown continuing our team coverage with the eyewitnesses and the disturbing coincidence. She is live in the newsroom tonight.
Michael, Sylvia, some of the students I spoke to today say they are traumatized after attending last night's Kappa Luau, held at a house just steps away from the campus itself. And it's not the first time gunfire has erupted there.
A group of alumni from the Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity still sporting their letters proudly Friday afternoon, cleaning up a mess left from a night of chaos. Getting ready for what they hope is a more peaceful weekend, but this year's homecoming celebrations come with a cloud.
Some of my friends actually say they're like traumatized now.
The annual Kappa Luau, a tradition on campus after the homecoming concert, came to a sudden end when gunfire erupted from the crowd.
The line was really long. The environment was just really fun up until,
One student who was at the event but left before the shooting said more could have been done to prevent this senseless act of violence.
I just feel like when it comes to parties, they really need to check everybody that comes in.
And it's not the first time this exact event ended in gunfire. In 2018, LSU basketball player Wade Sims was shot dead at the luau while trying to break up a fight. But even that coincidence alone isn't enough to put a dent in most students' homecoming festivities.
Shootings happen everywhere, so you try not to make it a big deal about it being on an HBCU campus. It could happen at LSU's campus. It has happened at LSU's campus. So we try not to focus on the negative. We look at it like a cup half full and not half empty.
A spokesperson for Southern University Police saying Friday that off-campus safety is not their responsibility and they won't be beefing up security any more than usual out of fear of that violence spilling onto campus.
Things happen, and I feel like, campus going to do a good job to get security back in order, for the rest of the event. I think everybody's going to have a good time.
There aren't any changes to tomorrow's homecoming plans at Southern. Live in the newsroom, Fallon Brown, WBRZ News 2.